Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, gamers. How's it going? I'm gonna play music because I was watching the VOD a little bit yesterday, and my God, was that boring? Quiet, because I'm not a boring person. Sorry, ignore that. The Emperor was new groove. We'll play some stuff. I'm gonna look up stream music. And get ready to be amazed about how quickly my stream is copyrighted. That's what we love to see. None of these even say, some of them don't say no copyright. I will go, how can I even tell? Oh, we will play this one. I didn't even look up lo-fi, but apparently that's the only thing anyone wants to listen to. Can I even hear it? 1 second. No. Ready for the jump scare. Boom. There we go. Turn to whittle down for y'all. Hopefully it's not the same tune for the entirety of it, or I will gouge my eyes out. Okay, it's not. I skipped. This is 11 hours long, so I doubt we're gonna get to that point to where we need to change it. But I mean, we will see. Yes, I give you my square. Easiest event ever, might I add. I don't know why we got this girl that's experimenting on these dangerous monsters or researching them, and we have to give her stuff for it, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Let us do that resin thingy that everyone loves to do. Boop. I will take you. Yes. Kill them. Boop. What do you think? I play this game so that I could play the game? Nonsense. Complete blasphemy. I made coffee this morning and I started drinking some of it. Realized that I didn't finish cleaning out the soap from it. So it tastes disgustingly like soap. And I had to pour it all away. So, you know, that was my morning. Very pleasant, might I add. I really wanted to sleep in because I spent all night watching television. And I couldn't because I had to stream. I had to stream for y'all. My God, 10K. 10 gay for getting punched. That's my kind of damage. We'll do some other stuff too. Don't want to use everything there. Fat. We'll complete an Echo of War. Bow, bow. Looks good to me. So we'll get some hook in there. Should be able to solo dolo this. And by solo dolo this, I mean have auto battle do it for me. Uh-oh.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Dang, it's one shot.
Is that all?
Stop bullying him. Stop bullying my precious child.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Is it gonna be max? Oh, it's gonna be 8. She about to get fucked.
Who's next?
Forged in ice. Never falter. Conflict is pitiless.
The boy. Come on.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah, there you go.
Take away our hope.
There you go. Yeah, scratch, 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 scratch.
Who's next?
Is that it?
Is that all? Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Oh, he's so cute.
Power translates into hope.
Oh no.
Forged in ice. Never falter.
But I want your babe.
Here is thunder.
Butterflies. Illusions of the past. The only redemption.
Conflict is
Power
Mess her up.
translates into hope.
Mess her up.
that all?
Oh. Oh no, they got my Zealy.
Show no mercy.
But it don't even matter because I still got my god in here. Let's go. All right. Ooh. I'm gonna do one thing. Salvage a relic. I have so many dog shit relics. This should be easy. Okay, that might be good. I want something that doesn't even have good side stats. Wow, I'll do this one. I'll do them both. Fuck it. Boop, boop. See what else I gotta do. Let's see. I think we just go to the. We go to the library. I keep calling it a library. But we do the museum. Museum. So happy they teleported me inside. I thought they'd teleport me to the front desk girl or the girl outside, and then I'd have to click on her to come inside. Yes, Eris. I'm here to get your lowest days completed, please. I haven't done a mission yet. Oh yeah, I forgot. This time, well, Don wishes you to find an exhibit based on an old photo. Oh, easy. I mean, if they give me the area, then I think I can find it. I can see it from here. Wow. I wonder where it could be. This place is just so big. We're gonna rock out with this guy while we walk. The Chad himself. Pop. Please don't attack me. I'm just a working man trying to feed his family. Yeah, I'm in the photo. I'll bring it back. How? Let me just put it in my pocket, boys. My Looney Tunes pocket. Hold on. Hello. Hello. Yep. Let me just place it right here. Something that was double this size of this case. But I mean, I guess it's gonna perfectly fit when I put it in there. Would you looky there? How'd you get so small? Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. Kuriyashimasu ne. Okay, level up. Easy. Dot to. Recruiting assistance. Lost exhibit clue obtained. I just finished the mission. Okay. The heck? Are they gonna make me go to that one girl's place? The Rockstar girl's place? Because that's the other place I remember seeing that radio. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, that's locked. I saw one of them didn't get grabbed by the thing, but okay. Didn't have a line going to it, but I guess I didn't have to fill that one. Got another thing. Oh, did I finish it? That was fast. Wow. I am this museum. I go collect all the pieces. What do you want? Oh, I've been recovered. Come talk to me at the exhibit hall. That was fat. I recover all the pieces for the exhibit. I fix the pieces that need fixing.
A lot of visitors lately. The yearning for history and art has reawakened in the hearts of Belobagians, thanks to your
Belobagians? What a great name.
You know, I never guessed you'd become a pro at this job. I only wanted you to experience the fun of working here. So I'm curious, how do you like being the museum manager?
I love it. Loads of fun.
Right? And it really gives you a sense of accomplishment.
And that's what we're paying you
Anyway,
in senses of
there's
accomplishment.
something else I
You're not
wanted to
getting
talk
any
to you
money.
about. There's been a new development in the museum theft case. First, I need to show you something. Here, this way.
This way?
After the general hall opened to the public, the Silvermane Guards and Wildfire did a follow-up investigation in the underworld. And here we are. The item that's supposed to be in this exhibit is a modern sculpture called Years and Wisdom. It's a little hard to describe.
Modern
Sort of
sculpture, ew.
abstract.
Yeah.
It's made of gears and mechanical parts, and it's about the same height and weight as the average person. Basically, it's too heavy for someone to just pick up and run off with.
There's a trap door.
As you can see, this sculpture was placed at the entrance hall of the Industrial Hall because it symbolizes the industrial spirit.
Did she just say entrance hall of the Industrial Hall?
For centuries. Without it, the Industrial Hall loses its soul. We have to retrieve the sculpture before we can open to the...
Where should we look?
Seems we'll have to make another visit to the underworld. It took nearly 20 years from design to completion to make gears and
Well, those
wheels.
fucking
Can't let all that
underworldians.
painstaking work and talent go to waste.
Of course, they
Have
would
to
steal
get
it.
back.
Typical
I received some intel
underworldians.
just earlier today. Someone said they found clues related to a gang of thieves in the underworld's robot settlement. I don't know if they'll lead us to the sculpture. We can head over to the robot settlement as soon. Let's head out then.
Teleport me.
There's quite the crowd here today. Where do we start?
Lara.
Ah, you mean the little girl in red? I remember her. I saw her in the overworld at Lady Bronya's succession ceremony. I don't know if she can give us any leads, but it's always good to say hi to a friend.
Clara. You stole it, didn't you?
It's Big Sister. And Miss Pelagia Sergeyevna. You
What?
remember my full name? Nice to meet you, Clara. What brings you to the robot settlement?
Pelagiska Valiesta.
Strange happened in the settlement recently. I'm asking the grown-ups who live nearby if they know anything about it.
Something strange.
God, it feels so weird
Can
hearing.
you share any details?
Because
Well,
I don't like her voice
recently,
actor too much.
A lot of the little robots in the
Not as a
settlement
person,
started
but
behaving
for her voice.
strangely.
But I can just only think of an
Malfunctioned
an
suddenly.
older
All of
woman
us
voicing
inside
this child and calling people
started roaming around,
big brother, big
breaking into
sister.
people's tents, destroying their belongings.
Like listening to your
It's a real
mom
headache for
be
the
like,
people living here.
"Hey, big brother."
Mr. Sparrow scanned the robots for irregularities, but the
Like,
results
so
all came back
weird.
normal. So
Same
I
thing
don't
with
think it's a
Paimon.
hardware issue.
Anytime I hear Paimon talk,
Malfunctioning
I keep thinking of like the person who voice acts Paimon. They could use our help.
You're right. Since we're already here, Clara, we'll help you investigate what's going on with the robots.
Really? But don't you and Miss Kayla have something important to do?
It'll be fine. We have other people in the underworld working on the investigation too. Besides, we don't have any clues yet, so we may as well do something useful.
Thanks a lot. I was worried about handling the robots on my own.
The duty of the Silvermane Guards is to serve the people. So where can we find these robots?
Clara can lead the way, of course. Follow me. Oh my god, this story's kind of boring. I kind of feel like skipping it because I don't care about this museum, but I'm not gonna skip it.
Look, over there. There's definitely something.
Looks normal enough on the surface.
I'm gonna speed
Let's
read
take
it.
a closer look.
If there wasn't something wrong with the robot then, there's something wrong with it now.
A will forged in ice.
Sophie!
Falters.
Say hello to the people. They must hear the cat meows once a day or they all die. Meow, Sophie. It ain't looking too good for y'all's future.
Is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Sophie, why do you shed so
Are all
much?
the robots in the settlement like this?
No, it must be malfunctioning. Sorry, little robot, but it looks like you're sick. I'm gonna take off your shell and give you a checkup.
We killed it, Clara. He's dead.
Look,
This component doesn't seem like it belongs here.
Claire, can I take a look?
Oh, of course.
taking it. This component was taken from Gears and Wisdom.
Wow, what a
I
coinky
don't believe my own eyes either, but I know that sculpture inside and out. No wonder Wildfire and the Silvermane Guards were never able to find Gears and Wisdom. Keeping such a conspicuous piece of art around wouldn't go unnoticed. The thieves must have disassembled it and hidden the parts inside the robots. But the best laid plans of snow, mice, and men often go awry. They didn't realize the parts would interfere with the robots' systems and cause them to run amok. Now we just need to find all the malfunctioning robots and retrieve the sculpture.
2 birds with 1
I
stone.
never imagined
Imagine
this would help
this.
you solve the
Okay,
Get to
that's
work then.
great.
We're going
And
to
soul in peace is back.
The grown-ups said that the spot where the malfunctioning robot appeared is in this direction.
This is quite the long event. Because this is part 2. This isn't like, I don't think this is going to be the last part by any means. Because we haven't caught the people yet. We're going to have to do another quest. Oh, I got to hit him. I thought I thought I was going to talk to him. I was spamming the button to talk.
Here is thunder.
Oh my god, he's 1 shot. And then Thunder God's gonna get whacked.
The little robots in this area should all be back to normal now.
We also got some parts of the sculpture back. It's not a lot, but it's a start.
Here's a good question. If
I commend.
we get all the original parts back and put it back to sell it together ourselves, is that still the same art piece? Because isn't this the art piece
Show no mercy.
based off of not only the motive that the artist had when creating it, but also the fact that the artist is the one who created it? At this point, the art piece is destroyed and we're just making a replica. We got all the same pieces and we're just trying to make the exact same thing.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
But does it matter?
Illusions
No,
of the
because
past.
it's modern art and nobody cares about modern art other than rich people.
Conflict is pitiless.
I don't think I've ever seen a single person that had more than
Looks like we rescued
$1
all the
billion
robots
or less than $1 billion that also said they liked the modern art.
At this pace, it'll take us the entire day to fix all these robots.
Find all the parts.
I get what you're saying. All right, I give up. That sculpture has dozens of individual parts. There's no way we'll recover them all at this rate. We just
Wow.
need enough parts to put it back together.
Now it's really not the art piece.
I'll have replacements made. But you have to promise to keep this a secret. You too, Clara.
Don't worry. I'll keep your plan super secret, Miss Kayla.
Thanks, Clara. Let's get on to the next area then.
That's so goofy. They're both the same size, but I don't think Payla's a child. That's so goofy looking. What is this I see? Enchantant, enchantant, enchantant. Oh my god, the Fuimo gems. I'm overwhelmed with Fuimos.
I commend.
So,
Keep your voices
the big one, and I'm standing right in front of it, but I'm supposed to be quiet, I guess.
Oh, poor little Grizzly. There must be a lot of sculpture parts jammed inside. Let's go give him a checkup.
Let's murder him. Oh, talk. No. Fine. I'll kill you. Is this what you wanted? Are you happy? Are you happy that you're going to all die now?
illusions of the past.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Bye bye. Oh, I like these. They're very easy. See? Easy.
Phew. All finished. This one?
Let's leave him be.
Here's all the sculpture.
Good work, Clara. We
What's
still have-
in here? I'm already exhausted.
I'm a little worn
Worn out. Oh.
How about you might not be able to round up the rope.
I've
He's
never
not
met-
easy to get along with.
Don't worry.
Take us a lot
Mr.
more.
Frog
I'll
has
explain
one
the
that's
situation
careful.
here this way. All right. Doo-doo. Maestro, elevator.
Huh? Is Mr. Svarog talking?
What?
Clara, you have returned, and you have brought with you the outsider and querying database. Silvermane Guard Intelligence Officer Pelageya Sergeyevna. It is a pleasure to meet you.
She has gay in her name twice. There's no saving her.
Hey, Princess Clara's back.
Big Sis Clara.
Hello. What brings you two here today?
These two young humans found a suspicious batch of components. They wish to deliver them to me to earn my appreciation. However, the origin of these components is unknown, and they have no practical utility. It is difficult to ascertain their value.
Suspicious components? Can we have a look at them?
As you wish.
Oh, thank you,
Sure
children.
enough.
I love child labor. Very useful. Where'd you find the parts?
These kids
I'm getting
learned way
hot.
more than we did
I'm
fixing
turning
all
on
those
a fan.
robots. What an embarrassment.
Me and
Hopefully
Mrs.
Fan
Jill were
Sama
playing
isn't
outside.
annoying when I talk.
We heard some grown-ups talking about what they were going to do with the parts. It seemed suspicious. They were acting all sneaky. We hid in the shadows and waited until we heard the story.
We hid in the
We
shadows.
dragged away the boxes with the parts and gave them to Mr. Svarog. That was really risky behavior. If those grown-ups had woken
We
up,
got some Assassin's
they'd have gotten really
Creed
dangerous
children.
with it, too. We were just trying to help. Oh, what? Don't cry. Listen. These parts don't belong to Mr. Svarog, but you two were still a big help to us.
Quick, Sevrog, see something nice.
I am unable to determine the logic behind this series of events, but if you insist. Excellent job, little girl.
See? I told you Mr. Svarog had warmed up the guests. Really? So, we were a big help, weren't we? Awesome!
With these parts, we should have enough to put the sculpture back together. More or less. This isn't good. If what those kids said is true, then the museum thieves have operatives working in the settlement. I'll get in touch with the Wildfire and the Silvermane guards right away, and have them investigate the matter thoroughly. But for now,
Perori.
let's take the parts we have back to the museum, or we'll be here all night.
Movie. Oh, Sophie. Oh, Sophie girl. All right, now what? Oh, am I done? Wait, did I ever pick up my stuff? I never picked it up. I leveled up yesterday. Cammy. 100. What should I get from 60? 4 wishes. Oh my god, Mihoyo so kind and considerate to their prayer base. Only they would give us 4 whole wishes. Praise be the Mihoyoian gods. Oh, well, hello there. Let's see what this piece of trash looks like.
If I'd known how much work this was going to be.
This isn't really modern. That's pretty cool.
But see the final product for yourself.
Modern is putting a pineapple on a stand
Well,
and then them calling it
as
art
long as
because
you don't pull out
pineapple.
the blueprints and spend dozens of hours comparing, this version is virtually indistinguishable from the original. Excellent.
Let's go. We did
You're
it.
still in the meantime, I'll let you know if we...
We did it. I can hire Clara. I unlocked the fucking new car area or something. Cars. Woo. Cars 2, my favorite movie. Eris. Eris, please. Oh my god, there's so much. Oh my god, there's so much. This quest is forever. This is the forever. Oh my god. Alright, we're about to be skipping some of these. Okay, let's see what we got here. First off, we're buying you just because I can. Boom. We're almost already there. Boom. You're the highest for that. Oh, you're occupying something. Okay. We don't need a lot. That'll work. Level up. We can level this up and then hit it. We gotta level up one more time. Oh my god. One more time? My god. Nah, we can probably level up a different place though. Oof. Not that one. Barely missing out. There we go. Okay, never mind. Didn't realize I used all my money. Huh? What happened? I didn't even... Okay. Easy, level that up. Where's my... Is it here, I guess? Where's the robot? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. He very smart. Or people person-esque. Upgrade industrial hall level 4 and complete 1 round of management. Oof. Well, you see here, you youngster. We're getting rid of, where is she? This chick? We're replacing it with a robot. Yes, the average future of our culture being replaced by machines. Oh my god, why do I have to begin the event? Oh. Okay. I'm skipping all of this dialogue, by the way.
A few games of chess will while away the time.
There's no way you can expect me, the great Cammeister, to listen to all this dialogue that won't be relevant to the main story. Ah, yes, same. Of course, let's go. Let's go. Where do I need to go? Oh, was I putting together her resume or something? Like surveil? Hey, I see Serval. She's looking at the picture. You two know each other? Ooh. Oh my god, it is an interview. I'm sure this is funny hijinks, but I don't care. Indeed. Skip, skip, skip. Such a precious. Skip, 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 skip. Oh my god. You're totally correct. We love her. Good work today, Cammy. You really got yourself a good hire here. What are all these primo gems? Let's do that other quest. Road to Renewal General Hall Part 1. Ah, yes. Oh. Okay, well that works. Oh my god, no. Oh, is it just Primo gems? Okay, cool. What do you want? One new to recruit? Why does it keep saying new? Oh, Natasha. Speaking of which, oof. These people are pretty integral to what they do. Oh my god, but oh my god, Clara, chill. Let's just start over. So, we don't need a lot of appeal. We put her, put him, and this should be good. Firm. That gives us more leeway on the top and bottom one, but the middle's gonna need some work if we're gonna level it. And that's perfect, so who cares? Why is it nighttime? Okay. Book looked cracked. What were those stats?
A few games of chess will while away the time.
We are truly hiring children now. I'm gonna talk to Hook. We love child labor here in Bella Bogian. Volunteering now. Now it's volunteering. She doesn't even know what a museum is. You'll do great. Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Past experience, keeping peace in Boulder Town. Special skills, the mole's great adventure. Beat up baddies. Wow, those sound like integral skills. Integral skill set. We desperately need her. Where do I go? All right. Do 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 do. Here's her resume. Oh, resume. Why are you here, Pela? Why can't she be here by herself? Oh, that explains everything, Clara. Thank you so much. Now I understand. Oh, they have children interviewing each other. Okay, I gotta read this. Oh, Miss Cammy is here. Are you ready? Let's begin. Great, let's do it. So what exactly is an interview? Can't I just become the volunteer? I'm not sure about it either. According to Pela, an interview is a way to find out whether a person is suitable for a job through a face-to-face conversation. So that's just chatting, right? That's great. Not exactly. Take it easy, Clara. I fully understand what an interview is all about. Let's get started. Claire, don't be nervous. Okay, I'm fine. It doesn't feel right for me to say this. Anyway, I'll start asking questions about your resume. Are you ready? Wait a minute. Clara, even though we are in the overworld, you should still address me properly as Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Huh? Hook the Great is right. Miss Cammy, even you are chirping in? Seems like you're a little nervous. I'll take over this interview from here. Please listen to the questions carefully, Clara. Question 1. Why do you want to be a volunteer guide at the museum? Well, what should I do, Miss Cammy? Answer Hook. Take back control. Answer Hook's the Great's question truthfully. Exactly, Clara. Just answer truthfully and don't be scared. We're just having a casual conversation here. Is this how the interview should be conducted? Fine. In fact, it's because I helped Pela and Miss Cammy to solve the missing exhibit case before. Pela recognized my ability, so she suggested that I worked as a volunteer guide here. As the leader of the moles, I didn't even know about this. I have neglected my responsibilities. Anyway, the case indirectly manifests your talent. Since you were able to help find the missing exhibit, I'm sure you'll ace it as a volunteer guide. Now, the next question. Are you aware of the duties of a volunteer guide? Well, please share what you know. I'm sure you know more than Hook the Great. Exactly. Just say whatever you want to share, Clara. Hold on, Cammy. What did you just say about... What you just said didn't sound right to me. The duties of a volunteer guide. Let me think. Firstly, I should respond to my questions and needs of the visitors promptly and help everyone to understand the museum and the exhibits. Secondly, I should take care of the exhibits and other public properties, as well as maintaining the cleanliness of the exhibit hall. Thirdly, well, that's a brilliant answer. I don't think you have to elaborate any further. Thank you. Sorry. It should be Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Hook the Great is an amazing interviewer. I know I'm good. Clara's done a pretty good job too. Now the next question. What will the next question be? Seems like there's no going back now. Well, let's call it a day. It's announced the results now. Congratulations, Clara. I believe you will make a perfect volunteer guide. I'm already a volunteer guide. Isn't that even better? With the help of the moles, this museum will soon be teeming with life. Well, you're right in a sense. Miss Cammy, I'll take Hook with me to prepare for her job. Thanks for being with us during the interview. Are you sure that's about how interviews should be done? It's no big deal. Anyway, thank you for helping, Miss Cammy. Please swing by if you are free. Remember to visit us, honorary member. Clara and I will wait for you. Best interview ever. No cap, that interview was flizzy flack, dude. Sure, I'll buy both of you because I can. Name your price, you're already mine. Haha. Thank you. Whoops. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we can level this. Oh, can we level this one? Oh no. It's okay, we're gonna be able to meet that. Because we got cracked people here now. We got... Where's the new people I hired? Are they at the top? They are. Okay. Done. Oh god. Oh god. Done. We're gonna have to restructure our oh wait, we got Hook. Got Hook. Then we can remove Natasha. And we put someone that's Omega good in the middle. That's not gonna reach it. Nah, no way. I don't think we actually need Hook. Or maybe it's Serval we don't need. But she gets good in the middle too, so we need her. So Hook we don't need. What if we do this? Okay, that's close, and that's still no cigar. Let's just start taking some from other places. Let's get this chick. Clara in there. We need middle and top. As hard as we can go, middle and top. So, oof, we're not running out of things, honestly. But wait, we can level it up. We can level middle up. Double level it, and we'll level this one once. And look, we got S-Star, and we didn't even need to do anything. There we go. My God, the visitor appeal is high with this one. We're taking you off, okay. Can I just do this? Do I have to have her? How does that not work? Whatever, we'll put you on there. All right, we're gonna have to fix this now. It's gonna be too big of a deal. Done. All right. It's just that simple. Meow, meow. I forgot to do anything. Well, we'll just take the extra money. I kind of autopiloted. Gotta level you up, and we can level you. Oh God. That's a pretty high level there. Okay, we put you back. Put people working here. These two are needed. I can remove you and try this. Oh my God, it's so close. Right, let's try a better distribution. Let's just start over. That's like everything there. Ah, so close. The middle's lacking. so close. All right. What can I level up? Level up the middle. Level both of these, honestly. That'll help. Because I'm barely off. I'm barely off. I can almost taste it. Damn it, man. Come on. I'll have to take from a different place. That's not enough on the top. That's not enough. Try taking her. Damn. Not enough either. This is enough. I'm stupid. It's not enough. I remove that. I can do this. Oh. Weed'em. I'll also do something like that. Keep our high tier stuff for the other places I just removed everything from. All right, let's see what we can finagle here. We need middle strong. Put that back. Get rid of her. Can put in pitch dark hook the great to get that left one. Now we just need a high middle one. Honestly, we can do something like this. Then we can do something like this again. Nope. Once again, so close. Perfect. All right, next. This should be easy. Look how close it is already. See? Done. All right, we finagled ourselves by. Let's go. We squeaked by. Oh my god. There's always a mission. I feel like I've been playing this game for days with how many missions I've ran into. And it's only been 30 minutes. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. What am I missing? Oh, this?
There was more than met the eye.
Blah, 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 technology, blah, 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 put in glass. Da, 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 da. What we got? Boom. Next. next. We moved up a day, boys. We moved up a day. I was barely able to get to this to begin with, so I'm not sure if leveling it is a call. Upgrade General Hall to level 7 and complete 1 round. General Hall Interior. Okay. I don't know what I just read. Oh, it's this. Yeah, no way we can afford a level 7. Boom. We'll be ready when we get enough money now. Random event, you son of a bitch. Paid promotion. Miss Eris thinks we can bring in more visitors from both the overworld and underworld by placing promotional material in the street. If her plan gets the green light, the development fund obtained during the next 3 business days will increase by 50%. Yes! Da, da, da. We probably, yeah, we can't afford it. One more day and we will. Here, pop that up, buddy. Let's go. Hit us again, another one. Oh my god.
I command.
I'm actually just bringing in every item for the museum. The museum started with 3 items and now I'm bringing in all the rest of them. Okay. This timer's gotta be wrong. It says I've been streaming for 35 minutes. I just checked the clock. It turned 1. Started stream at 12. Like, what? No way. No way. Don't lie to me, game. Yeah, it's been an hour. Why is Restream lying to me? What are you doing, Restream? Okay, then. Well, then, I was like, man, I was thinking to myself in that time, like, man, I can't believe it's only been 30 minutes. I am exhausted already playing this event. This is taking forever. I feel like time is moving in 0.5 speed. Turns out time was moving in 0.5 speed all along. I didn't mean to click on that. I meant to do museum. Well, hello there. Are you the great artist that I'm gonna skip and never know if you were the great artist? What the fuck is this? Stone grilled alm? Okay, let's see if I can make a stone grilled alm, I guess. Inventory. Where's the food? I forgot how to make food. I never do this. Synthesize. I can't make the alm, my guy. I can make ramen noodle. Do you like that? There's actually a trick to make the perfect ramen noodle. You put it in for 2 minutes. You let it, you stir it around. You let it sit for a little bit. Then you put it in for another minute. Oh wait, and you put the powder in there. You put the powder in it, and then you put it for another minute. And it's perfect ramen noodle every time. So how the hell am I supposed to get this? Oh, I'm here to chase up the commission. On earth do I have the kind of let's figure out what to do. How do I get that? Is it in my inventory? Do I have to like claim the recipe or something? Like, oh yes, that is indeed a recipe. I like recipes. I don't really see anything that would be a recipe-esque thing to claim. None of these are recipes. What the hell? Open soon. I want you to collect the commission piece from Billabong fame painter Rabini. Oh, Rabini. Oh, why do you want... What the fuck even is this? Get some yourself. Yes, thank you. But the taste is just unbeatable. Great name. Fucking Rabini. Get me out of here. Whoops. Yes. I would like to teleport now, please. Excuse me, Serval. Ah, yes, a picture with the filter on it. It's his famous work. Oh, shit. It's a rat. Oh, shit, it's a rat. What we got? No. No. I can't even afford those. So it's this or nothing, baby. Let's do it. All right, we can work through this. I trust that we have exactly what we need. We need that. You can go. Boom. Oh, fuck. You could go. How does that not reach that? What? What am I, one off? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm 2 off. Oh, what does it have? This doesn't have a lot. Boom, boom. No, best bet is probably like this, and see if I can pay for it. Pay for the 2 level ups needed. This is cheap, and that's cheap. See, look at that. That's all we ever needed. Upgrade General Hall exterior to level 11 and complete water out of management. Bet. Oh fuck. Give me 1 minute. Random event. New clue. Why do you always look at the empty exhibits, not the exhibits that have stuff in it? My man's addicted to staring at empty boxes. I bet he's sad every time we fill one up. All right, I like these. These are fast, and I don't have to fast travel anywhere. Let's just kind of wing it and just like speed run this. Shit. It has to be like that. That has to be like that. There we go. Look at that. I am speed incarnate. I am sped. Destroyer of worlds. Demolisher of galaxies. Ah, yes, thank you for the junk. What do you got going on, buddy? A hotite, hotite. Boom, hit him with that. There. I can do one more. Oof, I'm sure we can find something that reaches that, right? We need like so little in the bottom. So this one doesn't give anything at the bottom. So we're gonna have to find something that can do that. Close, no cigar though. Oh my god, this man's kissing them. Kissing the top. That's what I mean. Looks like we're really just gonna have to go with A. I don't feel like restructuring all my things again. Trying to get it close as possible. This place is like a nerd heaven. Oh my god, we're like a scientist, doctor, super nerd. Maybe he's enough. Oh, he should be enough. My god. Yeah. He's cracked. All exhibit areas in the perfect X condition. Complete one round of management. Man, that's so easy. Because it's already done. I don't think I can buy a level for any of these, so we just have to run it. And we're going to have to do a mission after too. Okay. Oil painting. Let me go find the artist outside again. Let's do this. Not actually what I meant to do, but we take those. I still got resin to use too. Let's use that real quick. What's our characters looking like? We desperately need relics, basically. So I guess we can just do relic farming. All right.
Was that it?
A will forged in ice.
On this bad boy to the max.
Here, this thunder.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Is that all?
Conflict is endless.
A will forged in ice. Never falters. Here, this thunder. Show no mercy.
You know, let's watch some YouTube videos. Fuck this. Let's watch some YouTube videos. Some of the YouTubers I like to watch on the side.
Illusions of the past.
What is this?
Sagacious discernment.
Official Destiny reveal trailer, new beginnings. Whatever. What are we gonna watch, boys? What are we gonna watch?
A will forged in ice. Never falters.
Ooh, Jujutsu Kaisen official trailer looking dope.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
They got a hell of a boss episode, but I want to watch that off stream. I always watch hell of a boss off stream. Deadlock new agent leaked? Ooh, ooh. Okay. Ooh, I know y'all don't like Valorant, but I mean, I like Valorant. So we're just gonna have this up in the corner right here while I play the game. No, ignore it if you must.
Deadlock, and she is our new sensor.
Oh, they're so quiet.
Last time, I guess it's a slight improvement because Gecko was leaked like 20 hours early.
Oh, I know.
This time it's like 10 hours away from the cinematic trailer reveal, so it's not too bad. Yeah, this image is now floating around on Twitter. I think what happened is a news article accidentally posted it early, but either way, it is now out there for everyone.
She
to
looks
see.
so
Whether
cool.
That's fortunate or unfortunate is up for you to decide. All I've seen for now is this one image.
That
but there's
it?
still two key takeaways we can get from this. Firstly, this is obviously going to be Agent 23 and not
Wow.
Agent 8, like myself and some other people were speculating at
Agent
some point in time.
23,
And
you're
then
so
also down
right.
here in the bottom, we can see all of her ability icons. If I zoom in too much, they're obviously going to get pretty low quality. But I imagine the one on the far right is going to be her ultimate, and
That
looks
looks
like the
so
one we've been
cool.
referring
She
to as
looks
like
so
a
cool.
tornado or something along those lines.
She looks
So
like a
it'll be interesting to see what that
badass.
one does.
A
And then one to
badass.
the left, it almost looks like some sort of barrier or wall. And then the other two, I'm not too sure what to make of them. Now, if
Alright,
they're
where
rolling,
are we
getting kind of
going?
late for me, I'm not sure if I'll be able to post them. But either way, the cinematic trailer reveal is only like 9 to 10 hours away from now, so keep an eye out for the trailer then, where we'll be able to see Deadlock in all her glory.
When was this released? 39 minutes ago. Okay, so we're a little ways away. Let's watch Moist Charlie critical clip thingies.
If you got a full belly, prepare yourself.
I
because
have
you
a
might just
full
puke
belly.
upon seeing and listening to this unbelievable,
What the
embarrassing.
fuck's happening?
cringe.
Where are we?
This is the worst flirting,
I doing?
the worst attempt at wooing a potential romantic
Blah, blah,
interest
blah,
I have ever
blah.
seen. This is like playing a visual novel and then scaring
That's too
away all
much.
of your potential love interests at
Confirm.
once and getting the worst ending. Now, I'd like to give a bit of context here to the situation before we really dive into the meatballs from our spaghetti entree
Where
of
we
cringe.
going?
A user on
Bop,
Twitter
bop.
posted screenshots as well as videos from a random guy who had reached out to her on Facebook because he had seen her on a dating app. The two didn't even match, and I guess he must have assumed that it
please
was
take
some
me
kind
in.
of glitch because they were destined
Take me
to be
away,
lovers.
maestro.
It was fate that was pulling them together, but unfortunately technology had a malfunction. So he took matters into his own hands, tracked her down on Facebook, of which
God.
she had no connection to the dating app. She didn't connect any of her socials to the dating app, so he did some super sleuthing to find her on Facebook and reach out to her there.
This is why
to
I don't use
try
social
and
media.
Win her heart. And let's see how that
A
went.
fucking
Kelsey!
crazy people.
I love that intro right there. It's straight out of Scary Movie, like that old commercial. What's up? He's coming at her like they're best friends from way back in the
What's
day.
that?
He then executes Order 66
You know,
and
like,
kills
you know,
all
all the
potential
come
for
talk to me,
romance.
exhibit all.
He goes,
Okay.
I mean, okay, shit.
Oh, you're right by me.
Mayhaps that was a tad overly enthusiastic for a stranger danger message on a sunny Friday morning. There is so much quirk to the way that he texts that I'm getting uncomfortable. I can say with a high level of
So much
confidence that
quirk.
he is definitely in some kind of theater troupe because he is typing like he's acting out some kind of skit for a play. It's a little much here. My bad.
He's
Let's
just your
go with,
average, everyday
I
guy
can
who's
explain.
just trying to
Fuck
fall
yeah,
in love.
That works. Then drops a couple of emojis and then one of these bad boys. How she didn't immediately fall in love with
Remove
this
this
man
little
is
bit.
beyond me. This is
That'll work.
aggressive. And it's already creepy because it's a complete stranger who saw her on a dating app and then tracked her down.
God,
in
where am I
order
gonna
to,
put this
you know,
video?
Really
It's in the way
directly
everywhere.
communicate with her. So, let's go over where things went wrong here. I'll go ahead and get
I
the
barely have
playbook
enough
out
to
like
get
John
this to
Madden
begin
and say
with.
where everything fell apart for the offense. From the start, basically. There is nothing that's even remotely salvageable from
We can
what
do
he
this
tried
and then
to
we
do
can
here.
just
There is nothing more
spend
annoying
money.
than texting
Capitalism.
like you're talking to yourself during the text. Like when you say something like, Kelsey, I mean, oh wait, shit, mayhaps that was a tad too far on a stranger danger sunny Friday afternoon. Goodness gracious, how do I save this? Like that is so
Fuck, it's
fucking
one of
lame.
these.
That is shameful. That is just downright shameful. I am shocked
We
he didn't
removed
drop
Charlie. Goodbye, Charlie. He go to sleep. Now we have to watch this garbage. I'll claim that. Payla.
Good to see you. If the momentum.
Group on the schedule. Museum complete revival is surely just around the corner. What am I missing this time? Guess it's
I'm afraid
already.
there's been another theft. Like the previous cases, a valuable item was stolen from our exhibit. This time in the History Culture Hall. The item in question has a connection to you.
Whoa! I was stolen. Where am I located? I need to know.
No. As you just pointed out, that kind of thing is easily replaced. It'll be easier to explain once we're actually in the History Culture Hall. Why don't I take you there now? With an exhibit like this, all Belabagians will know your story.
It's gonna be
You can
the
probably guess from the
dead
name,
bad
the
guy.
History Culture Hall houses artifacts, replicas, and documents that are of great historical significance to Belobog.
A replica of us
Every
beating the
peasant
girl?
and every child in This is the item in question. This projector is a limited edition version, custom made for the museum. The only one of its kind in the whole of Belobog. It can produce images with a resolution up to... Oh,
Say the pixel.
sorry. I'm doing my
Wow.
tour guide thing
Game's
again.
pussying
I'm
out.
sure someone as well traveled as yourself has seen much fancier equipment than this.
They're broken, not stolen. Let's ask Serval.
Oh, that's not the issue.
The tape was stolen.
The issue isn't the projector, but the microfilm that goes into it. It's the most crucial piece of this exhibit, and it was stolen. There were some very valuable images on that film, and we hadn't gotten around to making a backup. I must admit, the thieves chose a good target, and they were fast and efficient. Slide projection is a new addition to the museum. It was intended to be a surprise for visitors when the History Culture Hall reopened. If we don't recover the microfilm, the hall's opening will have to be postponed indefinitely. Some of the images stored on that film are related to you, Miss March 7th, and Master Dan Hong. The curators of the museum wanted to take this opportunity to tell the story of the Astral Express's visit to Belobog.
You did a secret photo shoot of us?
That's beside the point.
I was gonna help, but it looked like y'all had it.
Is that your phone?
I like how we all have phones, but stuff like camera or videotape recording stuff is like, oh my god, that's so high tech, so futuristic. I heard you're back in Belobog again, Cammy. How have you been? I'm well, Madam Guardian. People of Belobog are welcoming me with open arms. Madam Supreme Guardian. There's no need to be so formal with me, Cammy. Pila has already reported to me on matters regarding museum management and recovery of the valuable exhibits. Thanks to your efforts, progress has been made on these fronts. However, the artifacts thief has not yet been apprehended, and they cannot be allowed to roam free any longer. If you have time, could you come to Quillporth Fort for a visit? I want to discuss the follow-up investigate plans with you. I'll come with Pela. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I thought Pela wasn't like a name. Thought it was like, I'll come fast or something. Oh no, don't clip that out of context. No, I just realized what I said.
Was that a message from Lady Branya? This theft case has been dragging on for too long. She must have decided to intervene. If she can delegate more resources to the investigation, that should help it move forward faster. No point in waiting around here then. Let's go pay Lady Branya a visit.
Oh, what am I doing? There gotta be like a fast travel option, right? Wrong thing. Oh, it doesn't. Normally if I click that, okay. Normally if you click it on again, it'll show you like on the map where to go, but I guess not. Guess I'll just walk the entire way. They show it on my map? Okay, well. It is what it is. You know what? Let's take a break. I'm exhausted of this game. Running on all these quests. Oh my god, I just wanted to do the event. That's all I ever wanted, was to do the event. I didn't want to do the side quests of the event. I just wanted to do the cool micromanaging aspect of it. I guess we can do this real quick. This won't take long, and I gotta do it, or it'll be a waste. Twould be a waste, madame. Do they auto-save? Because normally you have to... That's pretty cool. They auto-save who you normally use on these. You got lightning, got that, got that. I can put fire here. I can put this there. And that'll work. Boop. I don't know. I don't know what's to go. Who are we fighting? Her? Sheesh. What is she? Is she? She's resistant against everything. Okay. So remembrance ain't gonna be very strong. We can go preservation. But all those support ones are just kind of boring. Just kind of sit there and kill everything. I don't know. We can go the hunt. It's been a long time since I've went the hunt. And since we're going exclusively, like all three characters are going to break her weakness, we can shred her weakness fast. So it should help. No. Yes. Whoa. Boop. Boop. Now we can watch Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Cammy.
Like an asterisk nuzzles you, and then an asterisk, you there? Yeah, and then one of those emojis. So she said, "Sorry, do I know you?" And then it reactivates this cringe protocol.
Bulge.
He says, "Oh hey, no, we don't know each other. Sincere apologies for this subterfuge."
All bad.
Oh brother, this guy stinks. Dropping subterfuge here in your creepy approach to a stranger. If you give me the tiniest bit of room, I'd be happy to explain. I reckon that said explanation will bring laughs and smiles. P.S. I'm trying to rope you into a pyramid scheme to sell fancy Tupperware. Yet. He's trying very hard to be self-aware.
He's trying to be so...
voice memos to her.
He sounds so
reiterates 1,000
unauthentic.
times like, this is weird, you're probably gonna think I'm
The
weird,
most
and then just
fake-
keeps doing it. He sends so many voice
Fake
messages
message
that
I've
go
ever
for
seen.
a long time. It's making my voice crack because of how fucking embarrassing it is.
Boop.
And you wanna know the wildest part? I'm getting ahead of myself, and it's a spoiler. He has done this to multiple women, apparently. Other women have come forward after this tweet and all of this, the receipts here and all that went viral, with other women showing their interactions with him, and he even uses, like, the exact same lines on other women, which is really odd considering
oh
that
my
has
god,
to be
no,
a 0%
okay.
success
Okay,
rate.
that's fine.
These can't be working well
I thought I
at
didn't
all.
see any.
It's so weird. So she decides to play ball here and open Pandora's box to see what comes out. She says, explain away. And he gives a brief, you know, cool guy thing. Oh god, I just spent 60 minutes singing to seniors and man am I drained. But fuck it, I can do this. He's hyping himself up in the text messages he is sending to this girl.
She sent...
so embarrassing.
Oh my god, she sent explain away. That is the only thing she sent. Oh my god. She was 100% entertained. She was like, this guy's unhinged. I gotta hear more.
Embarrassing, and he keeps doing it, but it gets worse because right after that, he sends a voice message.
Hey, Kelsey, how's it going? Don't mind me, I fucking hate texting. I think we're all better without it, so I usually use one of these when I can. Also, I don't know if you've ever seen that Key and Peele skit, but that's how I feel about texting. I could go on. Anyway, I just want you to know right off the bat, I fully accept how fucking weird this is. I'm sorry, but like I said, I think if you give me a second, you'll probably end up laughing. And not that you need my permission, but feel free to just...
This guy sounds like he's from a television show. Why does he sound so fake? Is he nervous? I feel bad for him. Is he nervous and he's acting this way? Because he sounds like he's a serial killer trying to lure her away with an act, but he's bad at acting. Hidden cosmic fragments and obtained one tempting reward. Oh, very tempting. Hey, oh my, oh, ugh. That's disgustingly good. Where am I? Where do I go? I go here.
Just laugh directly at me for being a fucking idiot, for I am surely about to embarrass myself right now.
I do appreciate your stamp of approval. I and everyone else will be laughing directly at you for this, and I appreciate that you recognize what an unbelievably weird thing it is to do. I don't know why you keep doing it. This is the first of many voice messages you send, even after recognizing this immutable fact that it is weird and embarrassing.
And sorry for the delay. I was gonna get back to you, but I just...
A will forged in ice never falters!
Also, I'm not sure if I'm fucking funny. I just spent 60 minutes, like I said, playing guitar and singing in a room full of senior citizens, but show no mercy. Stuffy and hot. I had to do it with the surgical mask on. I'm not sure if I have any funny or social energy. I'm gonna try to take it right now. So thank you for your understanding and patience.
Here, this thunder.
He's actually treating this like it's some kind of movie audition. What are you talking about? I also just, I love that he immediately makes himself seem like super busy. Like, hey, sorry for the delay. I know you were waiting on bated breath for my explanation, but I had to help very big musicians find a gig. You may have heard of them before. Bring Me the Horizon. Yeah, I'm the lead singer. So I had a lot going on.
Thank God
I was double booked, so I had to give them a different band. You may have heard of them, Metallica. But anyway, let me go ahead and explain what's going on. I just finished one of my own gigs, in fact,
I think
so
we
I'm a little drained, but don't be perturbed because I'm going to do my best to fake it. So stay tuned for part 2. It's coming right up. Like he's about to go through his stand-up comedy routine, which you know you don't want to miss.
In the trenches of online dating for a couple of years, so I definitely know how to identify the kind of person I'm like, if nothing else, the world would be better if we were friends. So hear me out. First of all, I never fucking see that shrug emoji. No one else uses it. It's typed into my phone. If I type shrug with 2 G's, it just shows up. Same thing on my laptop. Like I'll use it in work emails.
What is happening?
Interesting.
I feel like I live in a simulation if this guy's with me.
Should be boring. Why does she seem kind of strange in a good way?
That's a spectacular start right there. I was like, she's kind of pretty, so why isn't she like a fucking lobotomite, boring dumbass? Like, she used an emoji that I really like. And she's pretty. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Pretty women can't have a personality, but you're like...
Pretty women don't exist, changing my mind.
You just keep going on about this fucking shrug.
All the pretty women are just VTubers in disguise.
And he just really fixates on that. That shrug emoji is like Cupid's arrow to this guy. He fell in love instantly when he saw it in her bio. I don't know why he thought it was a compliment to say that she's like strange and different in a good way because pretty women are like boring or whatever, and insinuates that a pretty girl can't have a personality. I don't know what the thought process was with that approach, but it's definitely a bold play.
I think you said something about live.
What's up, bitch?
My job is actually live music. I play guitar and sing. I do about 25 shows a month. I know it sounds made up, and I feel like I'm rented the job. It's very comfortable. I do play at a lot of retirement homes, and it's great for self-esteem else.
Time out. Technical foul here. He just dropped a redonkulous. He just said redonkulous. And then not only that, in his only second voice message here, he's already just calling her Kels. They're not even on like a first name basis. They're not acquaintances. These are 2 complete strangers, and he's already giving her like a nickname. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, and just the night before, I'd been talking to one of my best friends in the world, Roxy. Just people that like match you and they just write hey. So if someone writes hey, I just write hi. And if someone writes up, I go.
I don't have that damage, though, sadly.
And like people that match me and clearly haven't read my fucking bio.
Fuck it, whatever.
Folks
we'll
will
take
match
that.
and be like, so what do you do for a living? I'm like, Chelsea. Like, yeah, I'm kind of cute, but I'm pretty damn sweet. Try harder.
Why are you even talking about this? You're like trauma dumping on this complete stranger right now that you tracked down from a dating app to try and communicate
funny as
directly
fuck.
with because you didn't match with her. What the fuck is this? Now you're just going on about like, oh, dating apps are so weird. People just say like, hey. So then I'm like, hi. You don't know how to have a conversation. You didn't read the bio that I painstakingly typed up. I spent a long time on that bio and now I'm offended. Ridiculous. Excuse me, redonkulous.
I don't know. It's just to see someone mention that in a bio, I'm like, thank you. I can see that you feel the same as me. Yeah, if people, I always think that effort should match interest.
I commend.
So
Whoops.
if you're curious
Well,
if someone's interested or not. Remember that scene with Justin
Wrong with
what's
that?
her face in that movie about dating? Is it he's just not that into you? And he's like, if the guy's interested, he won't fall. And it's true. So I found a line a couple years ago that's like, effort always matches interest. It will show you how interested someone is. I'm pretty goddamn sweet, and I am not horny. I'm not going to take breadcrumbs from someone if I want to say that. If someone hits me with a or eye, you can go fuck yourself.
He's just sounding like a complete unhinged asshole here. It's not that deep.
He
What do you
really
mean they can
is.
just go fuck themselves? No one's even like, what does this have to do with anything in this situation? This isn't even flirting. This is just blurting. He's just blurting out all of the most nonsensical
you.
shit in his head right now to a complete stranger. And not only that, this is probably not even his first take. I bet he recorded this like 10 times until he had one that was like, this
wait,
is
is
the
that
one.
just
This was
not
smooth.
changing?
And that's what we got here. We got the final product. This isn't even like the first draft, I doubt.
Oh, now it changed.
Which is mind-blowing.
Weird.
A foregone conclusion.
But yeah, no, your bio is just there's so much intentional effort put in, and honestly, the more I scroll down the pics, I'm like, this does not match up. I don't want to sound like an asshole, like attractive people who can also be interesting and funny, but it's just incredibly rare. I speak for myself because I like to consider myself one of those.
That's the end of chapter 2 from the voice memos, but don't worry, there's still a finale, and it's the extended director's cut. The next one's over 5 minutes long.
Oh my god.
Also, he doubles down in this whole like, yeah, you're like pretty, but you have a personality, which that just does not happen. I don't know why he thinks that that's some kind of like grand
Illusions
compliment.
of the past.
It's very odd. Now before playing the 5
probably
minute,
put on auto
30-second monologue here, he must have seen that she listened to it. He's like, ah, gotcha! Yeah, I gotcha! Red-handed, you listen to it. Curiosity got the better of you. And then she says, dude, so you saw me on Bumble and found me on Facebook? How? Clearly very creeped out by it, understandably. And then he goes, oh, I honestly just typed in Kelsey and I guess I got lucky. I figured because you put live music we might have some friends in common or something. I blame Zuckerberg, and then laughing emoji. Which contradicts everything that he's said here, because he's constantly talking and referencing her bio, which I think is referring to her dating profile bio. Especially because he does mention, like, online dating with Hayes and highs and shit. So I don't even know why he thought that would somehow save the situation. Like, she'd be fooled by it.
I can't believe I was talking to
I
him
was
on
like
my
2
computer.
minutes into one, and it was
Can't
awesome
believe I
and
got a
funny, and I was
gold
proud of it, and then
shield,
someone
but
called
not
me
a-
again about a gig this evening, and it's like
Not
you know
a
that thing where your
gold
friends are really busy
speed
on a date
one.
or something, and then that's when they decide to call. Jesus Christ!
Excellent. Chef's kiss. This is how you start
Rip
a
you.
romantic message.
Adios,
Well,
bozo.
fuck. I was in the middle of something
Disappear among
spectacular.
the sea
You were
of
gonna love it,
butterflies.
Kels. You were gonna love it.
Illusions of the past.
Trust me. But then one of my fucking asshole friends called me about a gig because I'm so busy being a successful live musician. Can you believe that, Kels? Can you believe that? It's like those things, you know, where like we both go on dates, right? I go on dates. Clearly, you go on dates. But sometimes when people are busy, all it's Jesus Christ.
But yeah, no, your bio is just the fucking bee's knees. I mean, listen. Top 3 in like the hundreds or thousands I've seen. It was just, I don't know. I'm a very good judge of character, and you just seem like my kind of person. I'm not saying we're star-crossed lovers. I don't know you, and you don't know me.
That's 100% correct. You don't know each other. So why are you doing this? This is not how you get to know someone.
Fuck him up.
This is... Also, you should never admit to seeing
Alright,
hundreds
let's slow down
or
a little bit. I gotta
thousands
make sure
of
I
dating
fucking kill
profile
him.
bios.
How many turns we
That
got?
makes you
Oh,
sound
the-
very desperate.
we're
that
fine.
You spend all of your time
We're
on
fine.
these dating apps, perusing it, cruising around, and if you don't match with someone you found attractive or interesting based on
The
their
guy's already
bio,
about to die. Hell.
you go out of your way to find them elsewhere to try and talk to them,
Follow my
which
charge.
is very scary behavior.
Rip.
I fully accept how strange and unconventional this is. I got a vibe, and I figured I gotta go with it. I was like, in a really good mood that day. I don't know. I'm totally with you. But yeah, a lot of my close friends show no mercy. Everyone unfortunately has those. Their ex just won't leave them alone or going to the cops. Fuck, dude, I've had to block a few numbers of crazy people that didn't know they were crazy.
No.
So I really apologize sincerely.
Man, my guy is self-aware, but not self-aware enough to realize he's one of the crazy people. That's so funny.
Just wanted to say howdy, and I figured if I
What are
talked
the
with you,
odds for him to say that?
It's so close. He's teetering on the edge of self-awareness.
Yeah.
Him saying all of this out loud should have led to this eureka moment where he was overcome with immense shame, and he just presses the eject button and deletes the voice memo and doesn't continue this conversation. Like, he's clearly pointing out just how weird all of this is. He's even going into all of his friends are women who, you know, have stories about having to block crazy people who didn't know they were crazy.
I like trying to get all three of them, but I think we're just going to be able to get two
trying
here.
to, like, make it seem like it's not weird, even though you do keep acknowledging how weird it is. So, like, you're fighting, like, a battle against yourself in your own messages. You are calling yourself out in front of the person that you're talking to as well. It's really weird.
I get lucky.
It's not fair. You've seen mine.
Let's fucking go. Throw away one of these trashes.
If you want, I will screenshot my Bumbo bio. I'm quite proud of it.
We take those.
It's pretty fucking good. It represents me well.
We take those.
And what else would I want to know if I was you? Gee, I'm like 6 feet tall. I'm with you. Pretty damn handsome. I'd give me like a 7. No, like a 7.5 out of 10 looks wise. I mean, to my knowledge, no one has dated me for my abs or my hair. I'm guessing it's because I'm funny and honest and clearly very.
Oh my god. My man's. Oh yeah, I think I'm like a 7.5, you know, to show that he's humble. And it's like, no one dates me because of my looks or my abs. they date me because I'm super humble, I'm honest. I'm just such a great guy. Honestly, all around, I'm like top 10 greatest guys on the planet.
It's not a job.
I'm intelligent. I go to therapy.
Brother, stop. Please. Goodness gracious.
Never falter.
I hate them, but they're totally good for the core. And big feet. See what that means, baby doll? Big socks.
Big feet, and then call her Baber doll.
You were scaring me. Why would you do that? What? From way downtown here, he's throwing up a crazy jump shot. He immediately goes into, I've got big feet. You know what that means, baby girl. Oh my lord, please, have mercy, have mercy. Why?
Show no mercy. What else? I feel like I didn't tell you enough about the bio too. That shrug emoji was just, if nothing else, the fact that like you look like a Disney princess and you use that, I'm like, fuck it, I gotta talk. So, oh, I was definitely getting strong Kirsten vibes too. She's awesome. I don't know if you listen to this podcast, Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard. It's quite the reference, but I have a feeling you might know what that is. One of my favorite episodes, actually, is it Lauren Graham that plays Lorelai? She was on there. Anyway, I am all over the fucking place. This is my job.
You're also all over the place in this one-sided conversation. Now you're shouting out podcasts, talking about fucking shrug emoji again.
We'll do that, whatever. I ain't even gonna read it.
It's hurting me listening to this. Let this be a lesson to everyone out there watching
cheeks.
Just don't do anything even
That's not what I wanted.
Like this. Never engage in a one-sided conversation where you have to be the one filling in blanks in a conversation that doesn't really exist.
I'm sitting here
I'm turning off auto. I don't want him to use all my ult at the very start. That's just not good.
This, like, the technological version of, you know,
I do want to use hers. I just don't want to use Jing Yuan's yet.
Talk to you when I see something I want. Yes, I just made a note. I don't know. I'm being a total idiot right now. So if nothing else, I figured you'd have a laugh and a smile and you can make fun of me to your friends. I don't know. Now
this is going great.
For a guy that makes like $6 grand a month on a microphone, being an idiot.
He was right. Dropped this is something that everyone can laugh about and have a big smile on their face, making fun of this whole situation. And then out of nowhere, he drops like his salary from his job,
Oh,
like to flex. He just like slides that in there, which I mean,
By the way,
it's an interesting
I'm
strategy
kinda
yet
rich.
again. This guy's got a wild book of tricks.
I'm sorry, I don't normally bring up money, but I feel like I created my job out of thin air, and like I just submitted my 2022 taxes, and shit's been getting so much better the last few years, so I'm quite proud of it. That wasn't me trying to impress you.
We'll put it
with money.
down.
I've got way more.
I have
impressive shit
nowhere
than
to put
that
this.
just slipped
We'll
out.
put it
Hope we
here.
can still be friends.
So we ain't
Anyway,
autoing.
Why leave it in there then?
There we go.
You saying that clearly made you uncomfortable. You could have just deleted this and just tried again. Though I don't think you
Oh
should have
my
tried again
God,
regardless.
rest in
This
peace,
shouldn't have
her.
happened to begin with. But you yourself just made you just made yourself puke in
I'm
your
gonna
mouth
try
when you said
saving,
your you know, $6,000 a
saving
month
the
out
chick.
loud like that.
And
As
I'm
like
pretty
a
sure
flex.
that's a quest or
And
something.
you still let it ride. You still let this
Though
Beyblade
my
break.
passive thing
Why?
might
You
kill him.
look like a goddamn Disney princess.
and I will
The
not
bio
worry about
completely
that,
flawless.
honestly.
I felt like it was written by a friend or something. I just got like strong, like fellow neurodivergent, super cool, gregarious, happy person vibes. Yeah. So listen, I'm an open book. You probably figured that out like 6 overshares ago. If you have any questions for me, please hit me. Don't be shy. If you want, I'll share
Please
my
hit me.
bio. I feel like it's unfair that I've seen yours and you haven't seen
Please
mine.
beat
I'm
me
proud of
up.
my bio.
This entire situation has been nothing but overshares from you. She's not going to ask you any questions. No sane person would. It's not going to happen. This whole thing was a complete catastrophe. And once again, hung up on this fucking bio thing. They're just bios.
I forgot to
Most
do the
people write them
shield.
in 10 seconds. I don't know how long he spent, like, finally crafting his, but that is not the norm. I'm sure she didn't spend days coming up with her bio on here. I don't know how it resonated so strongly with this guy, but I bet after this whole song and dance, the woman here immediately just
Oh, yeah, there's,
deleted
like, no
her
way I'm
whole
gonna be able
account,
to save
or
her,
at the
'cause
very
this is
least
gonna do a
removed the
lot.
bio entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the 80th time, I apologize if this was weird, or like gave you any bad vibes. That's not the intention. Yeah, I gotta drive home now.
I'm just gonna keep using this to make sure those don't stay.
This weekend, and it hurts to talk. So,
Power the
I'm sitting here in my car like a jackass. And yeah, I hope that all made some kind of sense. And if nothing else, please take the sincere compliment. I've seen hundreds of shitty videos, probably thousands, and yours was easily top 3. The only reason I'm not giving you number 1 is because then it would seem no mercy. But I'm a very genuine, honest person, and yeah. Actually, on my way home, I'm gonna go to the park and feed the ducks. My favorite swan couple, Mr. Plump and Mrs. Plumfett, they just had babies a couple weeks ago. So like, I'll run up and they recognize me.
Oh,
the
he's
babies
so
are sleeping.
wholesome
The
too. He
hierarchy
feed
of, like,
dog.
waterfowl,
He's so
cute
nice
babies,
person.
swan
Totally
babies,
not
and then
serial
ducklings, and then
killer.
goslings. But yes, I may or may not do that for.
This man sounds like he's literally from a romance, Hallmark romance movie.
That was one of the most peculiar lies I've ever heard. You're going to stop at the park on the way home so you can visit your favorite swan couple, Mr. Plump and Mrs. Plumfett, because they just had babies a couple weeks ago, and they recognize you and get excited and start squeaking when you come by. Like you're part of the family, part of the crew, part of the ship. What universe? What the fuck? That's not even something Dr. Seuss would write as like a little goofy side plot in a story. This is that is the biggest lie I've ever heard, for no reason, for no reason. The quirkiness is overloading. Like the cup runneth over on quirk. Wow.
And yeah, take the compliment. Anyway, apologies if this totally intruded on your day, opposite of my intention. And yeah, your bio was fucking awesome. I mean, there's a couple other assets I noticed too, but I could not mention them without sounding like a fuckboy, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm sure you've worked very hard to be in the shape you're in, but goddamn, I would not kick you out of bed for eating crackers. So I figured if you are half as funny as you seem to be and half as
Oh
cool as I
my
got from your
God.
bio, I would say howdy. Yeah, all right. Hope this made you laugh and smile, and you have a fantastical day, Kelsey. Cheers.
And that's the grand finale of this whole situation.
Fantastical.
And what a journey it was. I find this to be probably the best example of the worst approach to romance
I
imaginable.
didn't max it.
And like I said, this was not an
feels
isolated
bad.
incident. He's done this before. Like he's even used the same lines before, which is it's so wild. It's so wild. I had to talk about it. I had to. So yeah, that's really about it. See ya.
See ya. All right, Charlie, what else we got cooking in the hood? Moistical Charlie's.
There's no shortage of awful entitled influencers, but today I've got a real special goofball to show with all of you. His name is Icy Wyatt, and he was recently arrested for pistol whipping some guy during an incident of road rage, and now the body camera footage has just been released of the arrest, and he seems to be one of the most insufferable people I've ever seen in the content creator sphere. He's a TikTok star,
We got any wishes?
a word
I think
used
I got a wish from
very
that, right?
loosely here. He has about 1 million followers there, but I'm pretty sure like half of that's gotta be bots or legitimate lobotomy victims because he gets no engagement and people just make fun of him there. So I don't know how that number even got so high to begin with. I assume it's just people that like shooting spitballs at him and giving him wedgies online because that's all he seems to be used for, just this little punching bag on TikTok for them to make fun of. And he's so proud of that.
Do this. The guy got out of his car and pistol whipped me with a gun. And the calls I'm going to close this. Actually, can't even do that. Alright, we're gonna do another thing. It's called Just Cammy. It doesn't work properly right now.
In the beautiful land of dreams that's near and dear to my heart.
There you go. It's Just Cammy.
Florida's done it again with yet another banger. I'm sure you all just expected by default that this happened in Florida, and you're correct in that assumption. It did. Now, on the day of the road rage, a ton of 911 calls flooded in because there was a pink SUV that was driving recklessly, almost hitting a woman and her children, and eventually culminating with him hitting another man with the gun that he was waving around like it was some kind of fucking toy. Now, there is a video that exists showing him driving recklessly in this parking lot, though it cuts off before any of the pistol whipping stuff. But you can at least see the way that he handles his little clown mobile here. He drives like he's in GTA Online, but is also lagging. He is a shit driver. He almost wrecks, and he does almost hit someone in this video.
A video. This was after he hit him? Yes. He was chasing them inside the parking lot. Like a crazy.
Like that crazy. Oh, so crazy. So crazy game. Oh.
Good shit, Icy Wyatt. You just graduate from doofus school as valedictorian, you fucking idiot. Absolute piece of shit. Apparently, him and that truck had recently got into a bit of a tiff on the road where Icy Wyatt was accusing him of brake checking him because he recognized Icy Wyatt's car and wanted his attention. This guy is so fucking delusional that he thinks everyone in the world knows who he is because he's like the second coming of Christ. So he thought he got cut off and brake checked by that truck because it was a fan trying to get his attention. And eventually it ended up with this situation you just saw. And then it led further into Icy Wyatt pulling out a gun, threatening him, and then eventually just hitting him with the gun.
Hey, put the car in park. Then they decide.
Let's go, put it in park. Alright, put both your hands out the window.
Put your hands out the window.
Put both of your hands out the window, kid. We're not fucking with you.
I don't know who I am.
Nope.
It's almost impressive how unlikable Wyatt is. He chose the one sentence that'll immediately make everyone in the world hate you. The cops are confronting him and he's like, you guys don't know who I am? I have 1 million followers on TikTok. That means I'm above the law. Put the guns down, guys. It's not a big deal. I can pistol whip whoever I want. I'm a TikTok superstar. You guys, oh, you must want autographs. Okay, I get it. Sorry. Wyatt is clearly suffering from terminal clout hunger. There is no cure. He's become delusional. He's in the final stages of it. He can no longer separate reality from fiction. He is trapped in this delusion, this fantasy land where 1 million followers on TikTok means the whole world knows.
We're gonna find something else. Let's find something else to watch. Man, where's all the good stuff to watch? Baruto clips, I don't care. Copyright. Oh my god, there's nothing. There's actually nothing. Nothing here that's like, oh, interesting. No, it's just all trash. Let me refresh. Oh, look, there's my stream. Let's watch Asmongold's Diablo review while we play Diablo.
My thoughts on Diablo 3.
Diablo 3, what's his thoughts?
All right,
We will
let's
never
start over.
know.
My
until
thoughts
now.
on Diablo 4. So, let's talk about, obviously, the campaign. I think the campaign was very good. I liked the campaign. Campaign was very well put together, and just overall,
here we go.
I liked the cinematics. I think it flowed together very well. Everything was voice acted. There were great little cutscenes. Nothing is bad about the campaign. I think the campaign was a universal W, and I was very happy about it.
I was going to change
also
my
think
build
that it
and then I
left
stopped
off on a
playing.
position to where it definitely opens up the possibility for expansions, and it's obvious what those expansions are going to be, right? You've got the Mephisto shit. Like, obviously, I mean, how many fucking times have we killed Diablo? Like 15? And he keeps coming back. I'm sure Lilith will be back too. So you've got Diablo himself, Bale, fucking Mephisto, like all that stuff. Yeah. So campaign was amazing. The gameplay, this is the best way for me to describe the gameplay for Diablo 4. I think that the levels 1 through 80 in Diablo 4, 1 through 70, maybe a little bit to 1 to 80 depending on your RNG, are better than PoE. And I think 70 to 100 or 80 to 100, depending on RNG and how well you play and stuff like that, that part is better in PoE. Because I feel like Diablo 4, it misses that last fifth of the game. Like 1 to 20 is great, 20 to 40 is great,
We'll do that.
40 to 60 is great, 60 to 80 is like mostly great, and then 80 to 100 is like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Why am I doing this? I'm farming all of this gear. I'm getting all of these Paragon levels for what? To kill Uber Lilith and get nothing? Who cares? Right? There's no point to it. I'm not motivated to continue doing it. So like I feel like I just run out of motivation to continue doing this, right? It seems for nothing. Yes, it's just for nothing. Yes, maybe I'll get them out. Maybe I'll kill Uber Lilith at some point, but my motivation for it is very very minimal.
I'll try it again.
Somebody brings up in chat, race to 100, hardcore, super fun to watch, but seeing all the illegitimate deaths was a letdown. Blizzard is fixing that. You know, everybody said I was wrong with this. Apparently Blizzard disagrees, so I think that's great to see. Blizzard is changing that. On top of that, another thing that's happening is they're adding in like little bonus things into the game, right? Like the gem tab. I do not understand how adding a gem tab into this game. I don't understand how this takes until season 2. And I really hope that Blizzard realizes that not everybody in the world lives inside of Blizzard time dilation, where like changing the spelling on something takes 10 months. So if the game is bad, people are just going to move away from the game, and a lot of times they're not going to come back and play it whenever it's good again. And this is what happened with Shadowlands. is that Shadowlands was bad for so long because Blizzard refused to listen to what the player base said. And then by the time that it was improved at the end of the game, well, nobody cared anymore. And Diablo 3 was the same thing, yes. So I don't think that Blizzard can rely on people just waiting around for the game to get better. They need to be making these changes proactively, immediately. New World is another great example of this. Immediately. Like, I don't want to wait until Season 7 for the game to be good. This is ridiculous, because by the time Season 7 comes out, people are going to lost interest in the game. I think that's another big issue. A lot of these changes have come, they've been too slow, basically.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So, just in general, the cadence of changes has been both too fast, very fast and too slow. Some of the things like making adjustments to different abilities, nerfing things. I play a Whirlwind Barbarian. I'd say like 80% of the nerfs were definitely warranted. Like, it just was insane. It's an insane class. So I definitely understand why they nerfed it, but, you know, like, making the classes playable, I think, is another issue, because whenever I leveled, and this is mainly experience from the beta, I haven't really played the live game, but as far as I know, a lot of that hasn't really changed ever since the second beta and the server slam, is that the experience playing the game and the experience leveling 1 to 50 as a barbarian and a druid is decidedly worse than the other classes. And it's worse for no reason. Because inside of all of your skills and your talents and everything like this, there are coefficients that increase these numbers based off of the level that you are and based off of different secondary stats. And I think Blizzard would be doing themselves a really big favor if they just made barbarians and druids more fun to level. I think this is like an easy W, and it's just not a fun experience. I think that also this problem is like it's like multiplied because in Act 1, a lot of the fights in Act 1 are melee unfriendly, right? Where you're fighting like the girl's mom, and there's like the succubus mobs running away from you constantly, and then the fucking chosen of Lilith is standing inside of the poison cloud it dropped, and you just have to attack it. Just it doesn't feel good to play melee and or to play a barbarian and to play a druid in early game. And I don't really see that being a positive. I don't think that it's a good thing that one class is just bad, or it's less fun to play or something like that. I don't see any advantage to that, and I think that it's a universal negative. So they should make those two classes more fun to play at early levels.
I did that shit on a
like the builder
barbarian,
meta,
and it was
like
so annoying. I died so many times. I hated it.
Kind of boring, and I think that it's like, it doesn't feel good. And I would ask this to anybody in the chat, right? Does it feel good to use your basic abilities? No. So why do they exist? Yeah, it's just stupid. I also think that with Barbarians specifically, and this is like more class design type stuff, to slow your game, but they don't, because whenever you're at max endgame, you never use them. I basically never use this ability. Like, I'll use it every once in a while, but for the most part, I'm using Whirlwind. I could take Lunging Strike off my bar, and my gameplay would not change that much. So I think that the basic abilities and the necessity to use a basic ability that feels bad for like the majority of the game is pointless, and it's not fun. I don't see the reason why they can't tone down the cost of abilities earlier on in the game, because it would just make the classes more fun to play. Like, that's really all it comes down to. So imagine waiting until Season 2 to fix a bug. Yeah, and so other things like Blizzard has been very receptive in a lot of ways. Like, they've been listening to like the gym tab, for example, they're going to be adding, but again, it's going to be taking until season 2, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Like, this is outrageous that you can't make this change in the middle of a season. What the fuck are you talking about? This is an always online game. You can force a patch to everybody. What do you mean you can't change the game inside of a season? It's ridiculous. Let's talk about, I guess, like the dungeon farming meta. I think that Blizzard should just immediately add the reset dungeon button back into the game. We had this in the beta, and Blizzard decided that it was a bad idea, so they removed it. I think the removal of the dungeon reset button has only made the game worse. and people are still using dungeon resets. They're just doing it in a contrived way. They're doing a workaround for it, and that workaround hurts solo players, and it hurts people that don't want to try and get into a group just to like metagame out some sort of like restriction that Blizzard decided. Like, I don't want to do that. It's annoying to me. But it is the best way to level, and if you want to level quickly, that's what you have to do. So Blizzard has taken something that was a quality of life feature and removed it from the game, and then in replacement of that, they've added something that's not fun. So I think it's a really big mistake for them to not have the reset instance button. There's no reason for that not to happen. Oh, you can't, you reset the instance while you're inside of it, that's bad. Well, yeah, I think it is bad, but like, isn't having to sit into a group and then change instance over and over and over inside of a loading screen worse? I think it's way worse. So, I don't want to see Blizzard go down the route of making the entire game worse in order to throttle the 0.1% of power gamers. You should let them do what they want to do. Let everybody else enjoy the game without a bunch of unnecessary restrictions to try to stop those people from playing it more efficiently. Now, obviously, there's going to be exceptions to that, but that's generally the way that I fall off on. And I think that overall, would I be having more fun if the game had a reset dungeon button? The answer to that is a pretty simple fucking yes. How many of you guys join a dungeon in Diablo 4 and you think, oh great, what stupid bullshit am I gonna have to do this time? Because that's the way I feel. Yep, am I gonna have to kill all the mobs and like, there's one little fucking goblin that's sitting over in the corner, and because it was kind of closed, but he's in another room, you have to like run around to get him, and then actually have to get pulled through at the end. You gotta rescue
time to do that.
7 villagers, and it's a spider area. So you're getting the little spiders attacking you constantly. It's like they're very annoying, and I'd like to have more dungeons that are just focused on killing mobs rather than completing menial tasks over and over and over. They're obnoxious. Also hitting dead ends or missing something and then having to run back and get it again. I'm not asking for just like pure fucking all gas, no brakes, greater rifts. I don't mean that, but like at least make the things that you have to do not as fucking annoying. Also, like these are gonna be like little things. Like I don't really have this structured very well in my head, so I'm gonna be kind of jumping around a little bit. But like inside of the dungeons, the events inside of the dungeons are fucking garbage. Every single like wave that you do after wave 5 should have more and more elites. Like more and more and more and more until you either die or the timer runs out. Because that would be really cool. Like I don't want to do like oh I'm on wave 9 and 3 succubus spawn. One's here, one's here, one's here, and then there's also a fucking demon that spawns over here, and you kill them, and then it's like, okay, now there's 4 succubus.
Go away! Stay away!
No,
okay. Thank God. So like you need to have a way to complete the activities faster, because having to sit there for an entire minute whenever you're just over and over.
Not ready yet.
How many of you guys just skip the events? Because I skip the events every single time. Unless like I'm just really bored or I just like want to do something new. Let's look at some of the affixes. Let's talk about Suppressor. Suppressor sucks. Why is it that my whirlwind snapshots my location? Like if I go inside of the suppressor, I should not have to recast whirlwind.
I got spooked that
and
it
if
wasn't
it's
gonna
teleporting
die.
away, like you know those mobs
too.
that the second that you engage them, they immediately teleport away? That's insanely fucking annoying. Whenever the main glyph that everybody uses automatically applies vulnerability as soon as you hit them. The exploit glyph, where the fuck is it? I think it's right here, right? Marshall exploit. Yeah, this one here. So like it's designed in a way to be as annoying as possible. Why the fuck would anybody want to do that? And especially if it's one of the vampire guys. Because not only do they turn into a bat and then move away, but they also teleport away with their abilities. So you're dealing with that shit as well. And I also want to emphasize, as I go through all these things in the game, I would recommend buying Diablo 4, and I do think that it's a good game. I think it is an extremely solid, good game. But god fucking damn, it could be a lot better. It could be a whole lot better. I mean, the reason why I say that is because I think the level 1 to 70, I mean, I think most people could agree with this, right? Level 1 to 70 is a good experience, where like you get more.
That's gonna be hard to
powerful and
explain the other
stronger and
guy.
it feels better. Like I think so. At 1 to 50, sure, 1 to 50, and just 1 to 50 is a good amount of time playing the game. The problems with the in Diablo.
I just popped my ult. Why'd you die so fast?
There is nothing for you to achieve past level 80, except for more Paragon levels and maybe getting the exact same piece of gear that you already have, where it says a 13 instead of a 12. Is this really a good time? Is this really fun? I don't think so. So what they need to do is they need to add a tier 5. They need to add a world tier 5, and then have you know, different items drop there that have more than four affixes, because I think that only 4 affixes on gear is kind of boring. I think gear in general is kind of boring. I think the best example of that is the weapon ability pool. So like core skill damage, damage over time, damage to injured enemies, damage to healthy enemies, damage to bleeding enemies, damage to basic skills, damage over time. Like, all of these things are just different percentages that don't fucking matter, that don't change your gameplay in any sort of a meaningful way.
Thank you.
It's just percentages that make the number go up. They don't feel better. Like, for example, if you compare it to, like, patch 5.4 in Mists of Pandaria, your character plays massively fucking different, because you have more haste, more crit chance, and more crit damage, and more mastery, so you can proc more things. So I don't really feel like my character is becoming, like, it's not really coming online. I'm not getting these cool abilities whenever I'm leveling up. I'm just getting more percentages. And if you compare this to Diablo 3, at the beginning of the game, where attack speed scaled your crit damage, and your crit damage scaled with your crit strike, and then all of these scaled with your main stat, the game felt a lot more complete in that way. And you could actually feel your character getting stronger, and the way your character played was better. So that's one big factor. I think that it just doesn't really feel any different. The mount system. So let's talk about the mount system. We're going to go outside, we're going to look at it. Let's say I want to go over here. Sure, right? Sometimes it works. Let's say I want to go over to here.
Low on energy.
Why not?
No.
Is
Fuck
this a
you.
joke? Are you fucking kidding me?
I need more time.
Look at the pathing. This is horrible. Why is the pathing so bad on the mountain? It doesn't go around.
Fuck you. Fuck
What
all
the
of
fuck
you.
is this?
Fuck you.
Lost Ark does it better. Korean pay-to-win game does this better. And by the way, it does it a lot better. It's not even remotely close. Also, why is the mount on cooldown? Like, if I get off the mount and I want to click on something, why is it a 6-second cooldown? Why is it not like a 2 or 3 second cooldown? I think that being able to make your mount run faster is really cool. I like that. I think that's a really cool thing in the game. I'm a very big advocate of that.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I think they're fucking amazing too. I really
Easy.
like them. Where you can see people out in the world doing stuff, fighting other mobs. I think that is so cool.
What the hell is this?
And I also think that the mount customization is pretty cool too.
I
cosmetic. Wish you were able to zoom in a little bit more.
I kept trying to read it as cosmic.
For the most part, I'm very happy with the way the game is in that regard.
Hey, mount.
In terms of like the open world and the graphics of the game, I think that they're all really, really nice. And I think that again, the real problems in this game, they manifest themselves towards the very end of the game. Like at the beginning of the game, most of these problems you don't have to deal with. Like, they're not really a big issue. Also, sellers, it would be nice if sellers were a little bit more worthwhile. Personally, I don't think that there's ever a reason to go and do a seller.
Thank you.
Like, people say that you can get a bunch of treasure goblins or something like that. Maybe you can, but overall, it doesn't really make that much
There's
sense.
nothing to
Anyway,
kill.
I guess you could talk about, like, I think a lot of people that play the game know what I'm talking about with this. Like, the different barricades that the game puts up. There is never a time that you want to get off your mount whenever you're riding to a dungeon to destroy a barricade to kill 2 skeleton archers that are standing behind the barricade, doing 1/100th of your health
Indeed,
every
I am.
5 seconds.
My guard turned on me, tried to choke the
It's
life
fucking annoying.
All I
Now,
could
I
do
don't think that they
if I
should
lost
remove the
consciousness was
barricades.
go over
I
the
actually
cliff.
don't think so, but I think that whenever
I
your
need to
horse is
return
in
to
the
Gildershot
gallop motion
and
like
request
this,
a night escort.
the horse should be able to
Please,
break through the
take the tiding
barricades.
demands to the merchant
That way
hall,
you create
Calgon,
the
in
world
Menestad.
of, like, you know, you can see different things happening in the world, and, you know, like, your character has an impact of what's happening, or spacebar to pass it. Well, spacebar does that, right? And so you can push through it and break down the barricades if your horse is in gallop mode. I would like that a lot. I would think that was very cool. But yeah, that's kind of my feedback on mounts. Overall, I think that mounts
a horse is what I'm on.
probably added into the game primarily to give give players something else to spend money on.
I will need to make the necessary
and
arrangements.
Oh, and then I got knocked off my mount there.
Excuse me.
Due to this thing, and now I can't get back on the mount for 15 more seconds.
I shouldn't be holding this.
Very, very cool. And so I just have to walk now. Overall, I think that Diablo 4 is a. I think it's a very good game.
Carry on,
but I think also if you play it enough, you will learn to dislike it. And I think that it doesn't really reward players that play it a lot. Like, for example, if you play the game, you know, like 50 hours, I think that you're going to probably have a really good experience playing the game. But if you... Oh, here, like this. Okay, this... Actually, to be fair, that one was pretty good. But many of them are not. If you played the game, you'd know that. 15 hours. Yeah, we're in Season 0. Well, that's why I'm giving feedback now. I'm talking about the game now in Season 0, so they can't... So that, then they can't be like, oh, well, we didn't know. We didn't know. Nah, people are talking about it. Even now.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because
I
Diablo
want to go
is
I can't do that.
get my horse a ting.
Diablo's a very popular game, right? I mean, this game is the fastest selling PC game in history.
We keep our
So,
stables clean,
a
dry, and
lot of people want this game to be good. And I think that Blizzard
I got
owes it
stuff
to its
to
community to
fix up my mount.
listen
there
to the
it is.
feedback from players, listen to what
Pretty
people have to say.
Oh, look, I got a
and
little
improve the
flag.
game.
That's kind of cool. A little flag on my horse.
Like this
that
thing
looks
where, like,
so
your
stupid.
cursor, if your cursor is closer
Whatever.
to the horse,
I got it.
doesn't
I got to show it off.
move, like just
can't do
stupid
that
shit like this. Why is it like this? What's the point of it? Overall, I think that just stop making things in the game annoying. I think that's probably the main complaint that I have, is that there are certain things in the game that add challenge, but they do it in a way that's not fun. So like while like yes, technically this does make the game harder, it makes the game harder in a way that's not enjoyable to overcome. And to an extent, this is going to be a personal opinion. So like some people might not view it this way. But
I can't do that here.
I think it's annoying. True that post 80 addicts pay the most, when it come close to 1%. I pay 90% of players. Microsoft are professional people calculating these possibilities.
We'll go over here.
Well, I'm not sure.
What time is on it?
Overall, I just want to see like,
An
this
hour?
is what I
We
want to
can
see
do that.
happen. I want to see them add a tier 5 for level 80 plus players that has like new uniques, higher drop chances for the rare uniques like Shaco and Grandfather, and there's a few other ones. I'd like to see that happen.
Ooh.
I don't think that it is great game design. Yeah, like this. It's just fucking annoying. It's just fucking annoying. Like, and that's it. But I think that the outdoor content like this is actually great. I like it. I want to see them add more stuff like this.
Those clean out shop boys.
Yeah, this kind of stuff is really good, and just giving people a reason to go out into the world is a major positive and like a huge W in my opinion. Yeah, I even made like a list. I don't know if I can find the list right now of like all the things that I like to see happen with Diablo 4. But overall, I think that Blizzard has a great foundation for this game. But in order for the game to like
hold this for me,
people that continue coming back
hold this for me
after season, I think they really have to look at some of the fundamental mechanics and rethink the way they work. Like just affixes that are fucking annoying, like the ones that you have to like run and stand underneath the like electricity thing that one-shots you. You've got 15 other fucking sound effects playing. You want to be staring at your mini map to see if you can find this little thing. It's fucking annoying. It's not like it's hard, it's just fucking annoying. I think that whenever the challenge to something is just that it's a roadblock, and it's not like there's any like real gameplay to it other than overcoming the roadblock, I don't think we really need the roadblock. Way too much backtracking and dungeons. Yeah, nobody ever wants to go back and do a dungeon that they've already like cleared and run all the way through it again. It's just annoying. I have found a way inside. And so you add, so like basically you add friction for looking through your map because you don't have a mini map. And besides adding friction for looking through the map, you also punish people for not looking at the map. So the only affixes you enjoy. Spam. Like the on-depth mechanics.
If you don't know, my build is based around
overall, I think the fire is fine.
Hitting the people with the eye, and then once I hit them enough times, it gives me unlimited mana. So I can just spam this ability that I stab them with a knife, it comes out, dealing damage, and spins around me. So yeah, I just spammed that and it kills everything.
I think a lot of them are okay. Also, poison. Anytime I do blind burrows, I'm just constantly poisoned for my entire health bar, spamming potions. Like maybe this is something that's going to get fixed with them rebalancing resistances. But for now, it's just obnoxious. Like I never want to do that dungeon because of that. World bosses, I think, are good. I don't mind world bosses. I think it's a cool way for you to show off your gear if you've got really good gear. And also, it's an easy way for you to get gear as well. Like this kind of stuff is like really, like the fact that your mount runs at the speed that your mouse is farther away from the cursor or the middle of the screen, I think is silly too.
5 prisoners.
I think they need to change that. They need to hit harder? No, they don't. It's a world boss. It's a loot pinata. World bosses are loot pinatas in every single game. There's no glory to it. It's just a target dummy that people get to go and hit. I think the only things that are fundamentally good in games is it creates stress and concentration, and eventually the weak can bypass, which in reality dopamine increases addiction. So you think people get it? So you think the more annoying the game is, the more addicting it is? Bless you. I don't think that makes any sense. I think that if you apply that logic in a large scale, then it would just be better to make a game more and more annoying,
I see what
right?
I didn't discover.
Because it would just make people more addicted. I think that there is a big difference between something being annoying and something being challenging.
Could kill him. Yep.
Like for example, there are a lot of games that aren't annoying, and they're just challenging or hard. A lot of things in PoE are not really annoying, they're just really hard or hard to see. Which you could say is annoying, but overall I don't really think they're that hard. It's a weird way to look at things that annoying gameplay is actually a good thing.
Are you gonna
because it gets people
some shit?
to overcome it, and overcoming annoying gameplay releases dopamine.
Weird.
So like if that's the logic, and the goal is to release dopamine, is the only way to release dopamine by making annoying content, or are there other ways to do it, like making challenging content that you feel good after you beat it? So you have some of these like outdoor world events. I personally find them pretty boring. How many of you guys go out and do these outdoor world events? Because to me, I only do them whenever Hellfire is up. But yeah, I mean the open world, as you can see, once you have really good gear. And
spam. People
that do way than I do.
I'm not ready.
like nothing is really a challenge. You just go by and just roll shit down, roll shit over, and it's super easy.
Get out of here.
Stuff like this, like by the way, is like really cool. I like stuff like this where you can get like trapped and there's like skeletons that come in and attack you.
No resource
like that's actually
cost?
kind of a cool,
That's my build basically. So I just got an
cool
upgraded version of my build.
Annoyance because it's actually like
fucking
you get
free.
to fucking blow up a bunch of monsters. Like that's why, because it's cool. I completed all of them.
The game made a massive mistake giving me this power.
I'm very positive about this game, but
God.
I think that there's no point to play it after level 8. Like I'm effectively just wasting my time. I go in, I do a dungeon. I know, like I'm not even looking at the loot. Nothing that they drop is gonna be good. Like I could loot it just for gold, maybe, so I could re-roll an item that I already had. But like, do I really feel like doing that? Probably not.
I missed a guy, I guess.
There's good uniques from 85 plus. Yeah, but like how many of those uniques has Rob gotten, for example? And he's been level 100 for like every single day ever since like the second day. He plays the game 24 hours a day. So like if he hasn't gotten these uniques, you're probably not going to get them either. So like just think about it from there. Like, I'm surprised so many people get hoodwinked by that. It's like as soon as you think about it, you realize like how rare that really is.
Thank you.
In fact,
I'm
Rob
done.
hasn't gotten those is crazy. That's because the drop rates are
Travel
garbage.
to the profane
And the reason why
halls.
the reason why the drop rates being garbage
Way
is
the
bad
heck over here now.
is because the
God.
drop rates in the game
I hate
are,
how big these dungeons
like in
are
PoE,
and
it's
how
okay
just
for something like a mirror to exist.
how
because
big
you
of
can
like a
buy
maze
mirror.
they seem to be.
The reason why
just
it's
to
not
waste
fun
your
for
time.
things like that to exist in this game is because you can't buy them. You just have to like randomly roll the dice over and over and over until maybe you get lucky. And I find that to be like infinitely less fun than going and actually working towards something over time. It's actually one of the reasons why I
Oh my God. Oh.
Is that and
I'm OP. I'm now OP.
Because I couldn't trade items. I couldn't do anything. So I just had to sit there and just constantly run rifts over and over and over. And hopefully over time I'll get something good. Just wants easy mode to go streamer? Well, if you listen to what I was saying, you know that I'm actually asking for a hard mode. I literally want a hard mode. I want a hard mode that drops better gear with more interesting affixes, and it does it more often. That's for in-game players.
Boop.
So yeah, I'm actually asking for the opposite.
The fuck are the
I
enemies?
understand like Diablo is
Finally.
primarily towards casual.
Watch him instantly die now. Bye bye.
But I don't think that catering primarily towards casual players means that you can't make content for hardcore players. I think there's also like there's this myth of there being like a dichotomy between there's only the people that play.
Okay.
You're either level 41 or you're level 100. There are a lot of people out there who play the game every day, but they only play for like an hour, and they will hit level 83, or they'll hit like level 90. And they're like
all the T-posing boys, they're everywhere.
Like this is what I'm talking about, by the way. Like literally exactly what I was talking about. 2 oppressors and then a succubus. And I'm just stuck here, re-killing the same normal mode mobs over and over. I've cleared 9 waves and now nothing's spawning anymore. And now the
I can get OP real quick.
Alex,
fuck yeah, I'm OP.
Yeah, I think this game has a great foundation.
Alright, I'm no longer OP.
I think that Blizzard has shown that they are willing to listen to the player base. And I think the development team for Diablo has done a very good job in doing that. So I
there's
have
no
like
way
a
I'm
lot
gonna be able
of
to
faith
save all
in
these
the game
people.
to improve.
Like, this is fucking crazy how many there are.
Of Diablo 4 is really good, and I think it's more responsive and cool than PoE in terms of like how it feels and stuff like that. and this comes as somebody who's like a major PoE fan. I basically quit Diablo 3 in order to play PoE. So like, that's kind of a big deal for me. So I just like to see them continuing to play the game. And as I said before,
I guess my build's a lot of
very
burst
excited
damage
to see
whenever
where
I
this
get
game
unlimited
goes.
abilities, but
I think
man,
that the game will continue to
that
improve
was
and get
constant.
better. And this
There
is
was
one
no
thing that
minute where
I would say to anybody who
I could
is,
burst them.
like,
Or
basically
after I
defending
burst
some of
them,
these
it would
bad
just be like they all
decisions that
respawn.
decided to make.
There's nothing
Is
I
that
could do.
if you make excuses for a bad game, you get a bad game. I don't think players should make any excuses or be okay with any of the things that are wrong with the game. Whether it's the stash tabs being fucking garbage, whether it's having to redo Renown for seasons, whether it's having to, you know, having these sorting things that are
I don't
awful,
really care
having
about
no
movement
stash tabs
speed.
at all, like 4 stash tabs, that's it. Like, anybody that plays ARPGs knows you need more than that. What if they don't think it's bad?
Because that's my main DPS.
Well, if they don't think it's... I think that there's a big difference, right? I acknowledge that other people don't have the same complaints that I have with the game, but I don't think that them not having the problem means that my problem is invalid. And if fixing my problem, if they don't care about the issue to begin with, why is it not a good thing that they fix the problem that some players have with the game? Does that make sense? So, like, why is it good that Blizzard holds on and, you know, they try to, you know, adhere to, like, some mechanic? Oh, I don't care about this mechanic. It's not a big deal. Well, okay, that's fine. If you don't care about it, it wouldn't be a big deal if that changed. I just hope that Blizzard's able to listen to players. I also think we should be able to zoom in more on our character. In Lost Ark, you have, like, the overhead view, you have the close-up view like this, and then you have one more view that's, like, right up close. I don't know why Blizzard doesn't do that. It would give people another reason to look at their character, which would probably cause them to spend more money because they can see the armor that they buy more. So, like, I don't know why they don't do that. But I think that
I would like to pick up the box now.
Needs a
was
tier
supposed to, almost
5
died.
that gives hardcore players something more
Probably
to do.
worse pants.
And I would also like to see some of these early levels be a little bit less painful for druids and barbarians.
Probably worse gloves.
And I'd also like to see more interesting items and stats. I think those are the main things that Diablo 4 needs the most right now. I would recommend the game. Absolutely. But I think that if you play it past level 70 to level 80, depending on what your RNG is, you are going to be effectively just repeating the exact same thing over and over, and you will get bored. And that's what they really need to fix. They need to fix that last fifth.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
If they do that, we're going to have a really, really solid game. Too soon for Tier 5 in Season 1, it'll be great, but like they said, the patch in Season 1 is already testing. Am I the only person who doesn't care about what Blizzard's internal rules are for developing content at a certain rate of time? I don't care if it's in the testing phase or not. It's not my job to care about their fucking process. Every day that the game is bad is bad. I'm not saying it needs to be fixed instantly.
My God.
Of course I'm going to be reasonable about it. But don't create your own red tape based off of your corporate structure. And then say
yes, this is the build. This is what the build's supposed to be for, bosses.
Every fucking day to stop bugs.
Fuck off.
Or to stop
Okay,
class
thought I could
exploits.
kill it fast enough, but I see that's a no.
This is clearly not the case. I don't care if oh wow, we have to get this approved by Xbox again. Okay, well you better start.
Rip him. Let's fucking go. Boop.
The biggest MMO scam ever.
Yeah.
The arrival of Kickstarter and the unfulfilled desire for
Basically
exciting
nothing.
new MMOs combined with Unreal
Basically
Engine's
nothing.
capability to
That's
make
my kinda
absolutely
game.
anything look beautiful was the perfect formula for the
Oh, we can go
introduction
to
of
the
MMO
tree.
scams into the world.
Absolutely.
Today we're going to talk about the 5 most
go to the
interesting
tree.
MMO scams to exist so far. We'll talk about how they came to be and perhaps most important.
Can you imagine if this guy put Ashes of Creation on the list? Oh my god.
Ooh. Excusez-moi. Let's see. I will just play the game now. What the? Oh yeah, we go to tree. We see how tree doing. What's up, homie? Fellow homie tree, how is it?
It is done.
Ooh. Never seen one of those before. About to say, are they not going to drop a rare? Barrage's arrows have a 15% chance to split into 2 arrows whenever they ricochet. Interesting. Why does it always change that one? Why does it always change this one? Oh, it's changing whichever one has the lowest power, I see. The 2 arrows whenever they ricochet. Barrage's arrows. I think I know which ability that is. That is this one? Yep. A very shotgunny-esque thing. Let's go here, and we also have to turn in some of our orbalays.
You there? I need to talk to you.
No, you don't, silly. You want to talk to me, but you don't need to, buddy. All right, fix your grammar and learn how to speak English before you ask to talk with me. Let's see. Let's get a bow. Fucking love bow. Okay. Immediate cash money. Whenever casting in an imbuement skill, you trigger an imbued explosion around yourself, applying the imbuement effect and dealing 325 damage of the same type. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. What do I have for my weapon here? Shadow step, you leave behind a cluster. Okay, that's my grenade one.
Until next time.
What's the difference between the dagger and the sword? Like, which is better, really? Is it less strength? Is it slower? 1.10 attack speed. It's 0.1 slower. Critical strike damage, but it's slightly stronger, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's slightly stronger. But I like the attack speed because I like building for my abilities, so I don't really care about how fast my basic attacks are if I'm not really building for them. Well, that also scales off of my abilities too, actually. I for gore. Maybe we can go for daggers. Another dagger.
Oh, bad luck. Try again.
Wow, we're getting shit on, huh? Let's go for, what don't we have? What does my chest do? Hit by your grenade skills have a chance to do, okay, I completely forgot I had that. Let's get the lowest item and just get a fat upgrade for it. I think it's my head.
Fair bit of magic in that one.
Okay. Could we get a red one? Thank you. 2 golds and a red. Crit strikes with marksman. Okay, I guess I'm building marksman. I've gotten 3 marksman things. Crit strikes with marksman skills have up to a 36% chance to grant a free dark shroud shadow. What is that? Is that my ult? No fucking way that's my ult, right? Fucking lose my mind if it is. A free dark shroud shadow. What the fuck? It's the ult. Okay, that's shadow clone. So what's a dark shroud shadow? Oh, okay. So this is good for keeping up this crit chance. All right, what else you got for me, girl? Go for that other dagger.
Fair bit
Come
of
on.
magic in that one.
Oh, I don't have room. Hopefully I'll still be able to talk to her. There we go.
Oh, bad luck.
My god, I
Until
can't get
next
lucky with a
time.
dagger. I've gotten shit daggers. Constant garbage daggers. Oh, I thought this was the different place over here. I thought it was over here. I thought it was
My bags are
this.
full.
I can do this. And okay, that is way better. What? Oh, okay, it's better than that. That's why. Cluster. I guess we can go without that, honestly.
I'm carrying too much.
We can go without that because we're gonna end up
Best
after I sell this. We're gonna end up changing our build to a bow build anyway, so we don't really care about builds that or items that would help with non-bow build, which I like bow builds more anyway. Something about like juking them and finding like the perfect distance to kill them without getting hit yourself is just really cool. I like that kind of mid-range sort of play that they got going on. All right, time to do this again. Now, I really like daggers. I like the dagger stuff. But we're gonna go straight for, what is this? Yeah, what is it, like crit chance, right? We might go for close quarters. Marksman or cutthroat skills grant 10% attack speed bonus for 8 seconds while both attack speed. This says close quarters, but we don't really need close quarters, honestly. Oh, actually we do. Never mind. Marksman. I thought we could do the throwing daggers and that would count as, or a cutthroat. I thought that would count as a cutthroat ability, but it does not. Both attack speed bonuses are active. You do 20% increased damage against crowd control enemies. Interesting. Crit strikes with marksman skill grant you a precision. You gain 4% increased critical strike damage per stack of precision, up to 20% when you reach maximum precision. 40% increased critical strike damage. Oh, skill is a guaranteed critical strike, and it does 40% more damage. That's huge. That is very big chungus swungus. So we're going to get rid of our keyword here, and we're going to be critical strike stuff. Every third cast puncture also ricochets. That's not a critical strike, silly. Why does it say vulnerable? Why is it describing vulnerable, but it's puncture it should be describing? Increase critical strike damage from you by 5% for 4 seconds. That's like the one that you just gotta go for, I think. Four times your next. What things do I have again? I'm pretty sure I have a critical or I have a thing here. This is imbuement. Ignore that. Critical strikes with marksman skills have a 30% chance to grant a free dark shroud shadow. And I think this one's the barrage. Yeah, barrage. 15% chance to split into it. So it's better barrage. So we will go into barrage just because we have that. But most of the time I like to go into penetrating shot. Or critically strikes any enemy. This will be, let's see, what do I want to do here? I don't want to do this. I'm going to be right up on them. I'll probably either do a dash or I'll do the cow traps. What is this? That's critical strike, and what is this? Increase critical strike, 15% increased critical strike damage for 5 seconds, and this is for 5% in critical 5% critical strike chance against enemies inside. So that's chance that this is damage. I'm already gonna have a lot of damage. I think I should just go for chance, honestly. And then I gotta go this because I have that. Widowy. 15% increase Critical strike chance against injured enemies affected by shadow imbuement. Critical strike with poison imbuement skills deals 75% increased poison damage. That sounds very fat. Lucky hit. I don't even know what lucky hit means, but I'm guessing that's when I hit a crit. It does that too. Lucky hit. Critical strikes with cold imbued skills have up to 20% chance. Instantly freeze enemies for 3 seconds. That's cool, but I think I'm gonna go for damage. I'm gonna go for the damage. And then this, obviously, I mean, I can imbue my skills into Rain of Arrows, so why wouldn't I? These can increase attack speed. Poison enemies, do 5% less damage. You do increase poison damage. I like that. We're just gonna max this and our basic attack. Do some into this. And we unlocked it. And we do precision. There we go. What is this? 4% increased chance against vulnerable. Okay. This is like the worst thing I've ever read. Trap mastery. When poison trap or death trap activates, you gain 4% increased critical strike damage against vulnerable enemies. So you need darkness, then you need shadow imbuement, then you need poison trap. And they have to both have poison, have to have either poison trap activated or death trap activated while you have shadow imbuement. But if you want bonus poison damage, this increases, or this thing just increases poison damage. Where is it? Skills have a 30% chance to apply double the amount of poison damage over time. Poison view skills. One of these increases poison damage, right? Yeah, this increases poison damage. So you're losing out on this. If you go this, and this doesn't have the increased void damage, so I don't know. It's like one. There it is. I was looking at the wrong one. This has 10% increased poison damage. The enemy standing in the poison trap. So it's more like you want to go this, but then I guess you can go this instead. I don't know. It's so weird. You're going poison, darkness, and then darkness, and then you have to have the poison traps activated, and they also have to be vulnerable. That's a lot of criteria. That's 2 criteria you have to meet to get a 4% increased critical strike chance for 4 seconds. You need both of those criteria. Someone has to be vulnerable and a trap has to be triggered. Or the lowest chance on Earth. Let me set my skills up now. That's good, that's good. This switches with that. That's good. Let's kill something a little bit. Just to test it out a wee bit. Do that. Do this. Do some of this, bad boy. Ow.
I need more time.
Fuck you. I had the wrong thing up. I need this up. And what did my thing do for gaining another dark shadow? Critical strikes. Okay, I need to just critical strike them then. Boop. Bro, I hate watching those, like, so many miss. You gotta actually just barrel stuff them.
I need more time.
It's like a shotgunning build. Maybe I would be better off going that other thing. Let me try that. What if I go... First off, I gotta do this. I gotta get rid of this and put it into one of these. Increase energy regen. Oh, okay. Increase energy regen. I like that. The enemy with invigorate strike while you're below makes them vulnerable. Hitting a crowd control or injured enemy increases the bonus to 60% lucky hit chance. That'll be good for my other thing that's lucky hit that I can't remember, but whatever. And then we go down here and we do close quarters. While both attack speed bonuses are active, you gain 20% increased damage against crowd control enemies. I feel like that's the only way you can really use this, because why would I do this one? I don't know. I feel I'd rather have like the one-shot one instead of missing all my arrows. Oh, I forgot they do this. Okay, that goes there, and this goes here. They don't fill it in. Oh! How'd you miss, buddy? This is pretty cool. I think it's cool you can activate it and walk away and your clone just finish it. That's pretty cinematic, What other things we got? Maybe this would be better. Try having infinite energy. Gonna go in. Thank you.
I need more time. Time to do that.
Fuck him up with the ult. Fuck you. Fuck you too. Be honest, I'm not feeling the 20% increased damage. Maybe that's just me.
I need more time.
Enemies, where are you? Oh, mountain play, yay! See how much damage this build does against that boss now.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, that is some damage.
One more time.
That is some damage. That is indeed a damage number. Yeah, I don't even use that. Well, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm hungry and yeah, that's it. Cammy hungies go bye-bye. Anyway, thank you guys for coming and watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, Johnny.